Ladies, I'm Elaine Charon replacing Lisa Paymont for this week's Shepherd's Wardrobe Wednesday. Lisa's on a well-deserved vacation down in the tropics. Have fun, Lisa. So we have the last of our body shape series within our Wardrobe Wednesday series. Katharine Thompson, Shepherd's body shape and style expert, is with us today, as is Kathie Donovan. Thank you, Kathie, for joining us. Kathie is a coach, a speaker, a person extraordinaire that we love here at Shepherd's, and she is modeling as our Hourglass shape today.
We're going to describe your shape now. And the Hourglass is the lucky person who has very specific dimensions. You've often heard people say, oh, she was 36, 26, 36. And what does that mean to everybody? It means that to be an hourglass, it's about the waist measurement. It's 10 inches smaller than the bust and the hip, which are even when you take a tape measure and measure. She's also rounded. She's a petite, so she's what we call a rounded hourglass. So Kathie does have good shoulders. Some gals start to round in the shoulder or slope. She has a rounded bust. She has a little bit of a tummy, which is also rounded. I'd like to turn her around because it's the back that shows the difference. Beautiful through the shoulders, narrowing down here at the waistline, and that is an indication that she is an hourglass. And I'll turn you around again. The next thing is if you just lift your arm, I have bunchies right here sitting at the hip. She's short-waisted, I'm short-waisted. But she has this beautiful, beautiful curve that doesn't stop until it reaches the knee. And that's what it's all about. She has curvy calves as well. Now, the only problem that she might have is inner thigh bulge at the thigh. And getting pants that fit can be a problem, and we'll discuss that later.
I feel very honored to work with you, Katharine, because I am a jeans girl. I love that skinny jean look with a heel. That's my go-to. Being a curvy girl, it might sound a little counterintuitive to somebody else.
It might, but you can do it. When it comes to the curvy gal as an hourglass, you need to find the correct jean to fit the body. And this is an up jean, and it is made for the curvy girl. For instance, the waist will be 26, the hips will be 36, with the 10-inch difference between the waist and the hip line, which was made for you curvy gals.
Super comfy, I have to say.
They are.
And then we've got this great tank, right?
And it's lovely because it's soft, it's hitting you at the right part on the hip line, and it has a very soft V, and it has opened your neck. You look as if you have a much longer neck. The curvy gal has a short neck as a rule. So this is giving you extra inches with the way we have the vertical pleat and the neckline.
And then we come to the jacket.
The jacket.
Which I absolutely love. And you know, in my training around fashion, being a short woman, stripes were a do not do.
That's
but
right.
You know what? When you get the right stripe, it looks fantastic.
And we've had a lot of controversy when we put stripes in. People either love them or hate them. And you made a good suggestion. Put the outfit on, take a picture of yourself, look at it from a distance. If you love it, wear it. If you don't, put on something else. We're back again with Kathie, and we've changed the jacket. And do you like this jacket?
I love it. Again, it feels so comfortable. The fabric really moves with me, so it doesn't feel like a structured jacket, even though it's giving me some structure.
That's right. So what's interesting is the shoulder. It has structure in it, and often an hourglass, a petite hourglass, has a rounded shoulder. So just having a little pad there will tee up and balance the body. The other thing that's interesting is the collar's not too big. We've got a soft curve here at the hip line, and we've got seaming, princess seaming in the back, so it nips in and shows off that wonderful small waist. And several people have asked us about having tops longer than a jacket.
I love it.
You love it. In our Mother's Day, it was a no-no, but I love it too. It adds softness. Something else I'd like to talk about is the jean. A curvy gal tends to have a little bigger thigh, so they may have problems getting into some types of skinny jeans, and also they have a beautifully shaped calf, but if they're too skinny in the bottom, they catch at the back of the knee. So, as I said before, this is the perfect jean for the curvy gal. We've had a big discussion to cuff or not to cuff. We want Kathie to look as if she has legs that go on forever. So we have not cuffed. When you put a cuff at the bottom, it creates a horizontal line which will shorten the leg. I'm all legs. I can afford to shorten my legs. Kathie can't.
And some girls would like, or women would like, a boot cut as opposed to the cut that I've got, right?
That's right,
Yeah.
because that will help the thigh and the calf and give a straighter look. Nothing wrong with that at all. And the shoe is softly pointed, which again will elongate the foot and the leg.
Love that shoe. We don't know what to say. Because you see, we tried so many dresses, didn't we, Katharine?
We certainly
And then
did.
we found this and it was like, oh, yeah. So why does this work?
Why does it work? It has a beautiful portrait collar, which frames your face. You're the picture in the frame. It fits beautifully, let me just lift, through the side of the bust line. It's skimming. We have stitched down ruching, which brings the eye across. You, ladies, you can also just snap it to get it into place. And then it gently curves over the hip line. Now, we have pinned it up because it was too long for Kathie. So just having it at the shadow of the knee shows her very shapely calf. It's a beautiful calf.
It's a good point because I would not know exactly where it should be. In the shadow of the knee.
Shadow
Good
of the
to
knee.
remember.
Every
Thank you.
woman has 3 good parts to her leg. One just above the ankle, one just below where the calf begins to curve, and the other at the shadow of the knee.
Good.
And the other thing I'd like to discuss with you
Yes, ma'am.
is foundations. It's so important
Yeah.
for the curvy gal.
Yes.
And having the right bra, sitting in the right place. The fullest part of the bust should end halfway between the elbow and the shoulder. And being a bit short-waisted, you are, I am, it lifts the girls into place and gives you extra real estate.
I can use all the real estate I can get.
That's right.
And then I wear Spanx. I use a kind of a lightweight garment,
Yes.
but I always, when I'm wearing a body conscious outfit, I always have something underneath just to smooth it over. a little
Smooth it
bit.
over?
Yeah.
Have you always worn body conscious dresses?
That's a leading question. No, I used to hide in my clothes and I wore billowy tops because I didn't know what to wear. Being a curvy person, no matter what I weigh, I'm always going to be a curvy person.
That's right.
So once I learned what that was and that it wasn't that there was something wrong with me, once I embraced it and learned to dress it, I love being a curvy, petite gal. Love it.
Good. Accept your body is where we began.
Yeah, exactly.
With these segments, and congratulations.
Dare I
Not
say,
everybody does.
Even celebrate your body.
Good. That's a good way to end. Thank you.